Climb around that. All the books I'm organizing. Gotta put those books with that. You want some choo-choo? You just woke up. I told you right on. I told you it's strong down there. Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa. Gato. Sure. You know what? There you go, baby. Toothbrush stuff. Brush my teeth with this. Go ahead. You don't want it on there? Oh, you're so sweet. That's my little boy. I'll put it on the floor for you, okay? Because I got a vacuum anyway. Here. Is it good? Here. There you go, Papa. That's my boy. Here we go. Quarter teaspoon and a pinch. It's no light, Papa. What's that? Hey, did the TV work? Oh, it didn't? That sucks. Oh, okay. Damn, I thought. Should work. Magnet. What's the magnets? Oh man. You can't eat that. Finish it. Eat that. Want some chocolate water? Huh? You want some chocolate water? You want some chlorophyll? Ooh, that's some strong. No, stay down. I'll give you some. Don't do that. Knock it over. You got some right there. I'll give you some. I'm just waiting for you like to hit me up. No? Come on. Come on. Come on. Got me doing that stuff now. What? You was that quick, bro? God dog. Good stuff. So, before I get into this short reading, and then I got to run out and come back, and we'll get into more reading later on. I said what I had to say because somebody made a comment, and whenever these idiots make comments, because they're too cowardly to say it to my face, message me, DM, or whatever, I'll be responsibly respectful. So I say what I need to say. Now, I didn't put his name out there, but I have no problem doing it. little young whippersnapper, don't know no better, running behind somebody who's a little older, who should be a little wiser. But like I said, when you live in certain cities under liberal guises, it's not just the idea of liberalism. It's permeated by that around you. They don't know how to divide and set themselves aside and stay away from people. Because see, when you come amongst people and you're not really strong or really built for it, and you go under the illusion of this manifestation that you want to be the great I am. Remember I say this is not a race nor a competition. Lives, energy source, souls, spirits, whatever you want to call it. Spirits is actually bad something. But anyway, that's not what it's about. It is not about saving anything or anyone. It's about the decorum of bringing people back into their reality, and then they don't ostracize one another. They do the work, and you'll know when they do the work. See, what we're dealing with is the hypocrisy of fluidity and stupidity. So I said what I said, and the idiot better not say nothing because I'll tear him up. I know damn well he didn't have this book. This is the second one I've ordered. And went out into the shed. I was going to walk y'all around, show y'all, but I think that's kind of private because other people might be looking. The second book, the other one is tore up. Yeah. And I got it because, and read it with you because you helped me purchase it. I want to say thank you, Rondo, for the 20. Sue, thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. And that's going to go. I'll show you the books that I'm looking at purchasing. And it's going to take a lot of people helping me to get this because I'm not going to spend that kind of money on these books. Besides that, the money might fall through the, what do they call it? The ceiling's over. Might fall through the floor. Anywho. And let's pull it up. Log in. All right, here we go. So, Trail of Tears. Y'all already know about that one, right? No, you don't know about this one. This one right here is only $13.44. I'm going to purchase that myself today. Okay? But I have all these other ones on here. Let me go back. Huh. This one I probably will get by myself. The one that I would love to have help with, that I know it won't happen. I think if I died and somebody, calm down, I just fixed it, Papa. His scratch board, I fixed the twined on it because it's made in China, so I changed it. I'll show y'all later. But anyway, this is The Travels of the Jesuits. Excellent friggin' books. Now, if I would have bought them 25 years ago, I would have probably spent about $35. Because people are coming into the knowledge, this is what you have to deal with. And I know that if I died, y'all probably wouldn't even put together this money even to let me be buried butt naked to a birch tree. I'm stating a fact. So this is The Travels of the Jesuits into various parts of the world, compiled from their letters, now first attempted in English, intermixed with an account and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's a book for $1,500. Now, I've already set aside $300. And every month I'm gonna set down aside a couple $100. And if I buy it, if I buy it by myself, I'm not gonna read it to you. And is that being selfish? I don't care what you call it. And it's from A Books, which takes about three weeks to a month to get. And these are the books that I like to have. The ones that I don't show all my books. And then the other one is a little cheaper. But the most beautiful one that I love, this one right here is only $6.50. And I just love the fact that it is old. Now, the certain Masonic individuals have their hands in it. It's very possible. But I'm not worried about it. I looked at some of the PDF of it. You can't get them. You have to pay. I think it's $16.50 to be able to download some of these PDFs. And then you have to pay for if you want to download this. So I was actually, I didn't do it. I was actually able to read like 4 or 5 different pages. And I was held like $650. These are the kind of books that I like to purchase. Okay? I don't expect that from you. That's why I don't mind the nickel diming. The reason why I say this, because go and use the bathroom. I know you got a pool unless you got a hair ball. Now, this one right here, The Jesuits in North America in the 17th century, I'm going to show you the book. I'm not going to tell you the price, but yeah, I'm ordering this, and I'll be ordering this come Friday. I'm not showing you. I'm not letting you see the price. It's unnecessary for you to see the price. None of y'all can afford it anyway. So that's going to be my own personal, you create a trust. You get your EIN and all that good stuff that everybody's doing it now because they're just greedy and they just want money and they're not going to buy land. They're not going to build a bunker. They're not going to get from Sweden the best air purifiers. They're not going to do nothing. You know, they're not going to write congressmen. They're not going to do nothing but sit there and be the little imbeciles that they are in their little made up little fictional world that they have enough idiots to follow them in. Oh, I'm going hard. And this is the Jesuits in North America in the 17th century by Parkman Francis. Remember I told you I loved when I went to France? I used to sit there and have the baguettes and a glass of wine. And I used to read all the books. And they loved me. Man, Toulon, Cons. They called me Fallout. Because I would drink so much wine that I literally one day fell out, hit my head on the side of a Volkswagen, fell beside it. And everybody that said, that's red, let him be. I didn't have a knot on my head or nothing. Because me and my cousin Lonnie in Mount Hebron in art class, Lonnie was an excellent artist. We used to butt heads like rams. And people used to think it was a gunshot. And we would do it 2 and 3 times. People says, these guys got to have TMI, THI, traumatic head injuries. No, man. That's why I don't mind. That's why I like when I get a scrap, put the head down in boxing and broke a few knuckles. And then I like to headbutt people because of mixed martial arts, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Not being violent. I'm telling the truth. Thick skull, thick bones. Books like this, when I was there, nickname Fallout. Oh, I walk into a little corner store. Monsieur Fallout. I be laughing my butt off. I'm going to see you. Could I get some of that wine, them damn baguettes? And what's your book do you have for me today? I would visit the same bookstores. This was 4 of them, and they would come literally with a what you call on their arm and go, you may like to read this one, sir. And surprisingly, I'm like, am I supposed to be looking at this? And they would just do this. Y'all don't know me, and I keep telling you. And there's a lot of y'all on Facebook, and you come over here and you watch, and you don't know what you watch. You're reckless and you're careless. And then you got those who sit up here, who's part of this new world goofiness. And you think it's going to work out all right for you, huh? I don't care if you was made in a goddamn bathtub. This is who I am. Now, back to this. I wanted to share those books with you. Those are books that I'm going to be purchasing. No, I keep it up here. It becomes part of my oral dialect of tradition of things I've seen in my travels. When I drove here, you know, it only took me 2.5 days to drive here. It took me a week and about 7 days. You know why? Because I had to stop and see everything. I had to visit stuff. I saw this on the map. I heard about this and I had to find it. I even went to places and ate at a diner where I was the only real Indian. I didn't have no problems. Why? Because the way I moved and the caliber of my presence and what I discussed. Lock and loaded, of course. And then Worlds Beyond the Poles. This book right here, Trail of Tears, besides the one that I have, and World Beyond the Poles, I'm gonna order those Friday. I appreciate those who donate. I really do. And you can see I have a whole list of books to order. That's over $300 worth right here. Not mine, not mentioning the ones that I've already purchased and the ones that I'm waiting to come. Like y'all gonna make me rich. Nigga, I can go to 1,000 people, get $1,000, a $1 bill, and that's $1,000. What can I do with $1,000? That's my rent. And that's paid. Cashier check, mind you. So like I said, either you want to help me to help you, or you want to show that you haven't broke free of your vices, your chains, your collars, your blinders. So let's go ahead and get into this reading for today, so I can get out here and check my mail and do what I got to do. And here's something else. And I showed them on what you call it. Remember this, volume 1? I got 2 and 3 and 4. This is geological sketches, and what does it say up there? And this is 1866. What does it say right here? Oh, excuse me. But anyway, this is Luis Agassiz. Who else would you go to but those who would even turn around and make a lie of history? Let me patience, motherfuckers. I didn't have to say it, but I wanted to say motherfuckers. Geological Sketches, L. Agassiz, London, 2 Bernard, 1866. And it's important over there because they need to have the real information. America, the old fucking world. This is the old Mr. Francis Turtle Gang want to do all that debating shit. And say, I've been over here. I've read well over 20 books traveling the world, looking at shit with locks up high enough for 2 or 3 of me to, like, what is a lock way up there for? And people still have a hard time because in their medium, I want to be disrespectful and talking side notes, all right, which I don't do. I'm very direct. And then if you want to say the new world, but everybody knows that this is not stating, this is saying, when it says new world, do you know what it means? Because you know it's us they're talking about, goddammit. And this is not even the original goddamn book, people. But this is by John Ogilvy of England. Remember I shared that with y'all? This is the retake. You know how we get this little dumbass Masonic East Star, little dumb fake Prince Hall, some fake wannabe Scottish Rite Mason motherfuckers over here who don't know that there's no need to be a Mason. You are the reason why they created. Stupid asses. But they don't know no better. So let's get into this Arthur Kessler and the 13th tribe, and then we'll get into old Mr. WC here, and then later on we'll get into the other books because we already finished the book of Enoch. Now I got the bigger versions, got a whole lot more stuff in it. No need, because we're also going to be reading, as usual, the book of Giants, which is basically the book of Enoch. Oh, I'm so tired of people who are just so arrogant and ignorant. I don't want to do this. I know. If I go back into Mother Earth, and I know Father is over, and I'm doing what needs to be done for the earth because these bastards poison it, I'm content. And I go back to the source, and whatever happens there, and I'm looking, I probably wouldn't want to return. Because y'all are selfish, you're diabolical, you're everything that you're really not. You're everything, you have become everything they've made you to be. And instead of pulling back and not being that which they've created. Arthur Kessler. Let's turn this down a little more because that sounded pretty good today. What is it, Papa? Is your stomach? Is your tummy? You want to go outside, get some grass? Huh? What is it, Papa? You can't drink the chlorophyll. Not like that. You want some? You want to take a taste? You want to take a taste? You can go ahead and take a taste. You like that? Oh, that's my little bro. Okay, I'll put it down for you here. Yes, Papa. There you go. Chlorophyll is good for the cats, just like charcoal. Just like dogs, they eat grass. These things are very important to know. Good for the gut. He's drinking away. I can tell when his stomach's a little bothered. No, I won't drink from this. No, I'll have to make me another one. But he can drink from my same cup. You like that, Papa? Let's put it right here. Put it right here. There you go. Go ahead. You can move it sideways and all that. Just don't knock it over. He's loving it. Okay. Arthur Kessler, the 13th tribe. Then I'm going to show y'all. Later on, when I get ready to read, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you in the bathroom. I'm going to show you how to take a little bit of coconut oil, a little bit of clove, and a little turmeric, like a pea size, to put in your mouth. You ain't got to brush it. Rinse it around your mouth. But you got bleeding gums, tartar build up, just germy, just a bad breath. Me, I don't have funky breath. I haven't had funky breath in a long time. I can go and get drunk. I can lick some cootie and his booty, and breath still won't be funky. It's something about the internal, what you do to your body, not just the enlighten. Your body responds differently. Trust me, it does. You good, Papa? You done? Good boy. to pour that out and make me some more. Let me do that right quick, if you don't mind. Because he's not going to drink a whole lot. He just drank, well, he drank quite a bit. No, I'll make you some fresh stuff tomorrow and put it in your bowl downstairs. Not up here. I gotta drink my water. And then that charcoal, it feels so much better. Look at you, all energetic. Yeah. You like the work I did? I'm gonna have to fix the top part because you seem like you done pulled that part off again too. You're kind of weird with that, bro. Like, where you getting that strength from, bro? So we did 15 drops, 8 ounces. So I'm gonna do this real quick and we'll get into the reading. We're gonna do 10 drops. About 6.5 ounces of charcoal water. Charcoal in it. Charcoal water, people. Very mild. No. You're being too fast. No. Paw down. Thank you. Stop being so hasty. Okay. There you go. Think you so slick. Say hi. Say hi. I know you love this stuff, right? It's good, right? He's like, he wants some more. He can't have no more. Say hi, Papa. Say hi. Don't be trying to be all quick. Yeah, there you go. He tried to be quick. No, he said, what are you going to do? You're going to... Oh, hold on. Watch that, Papa. There you go. He said, what you going to do? Will Smith me? You goddamn right. All right. Stay away from the dates. No, not the dates. No, Papa. No, not the dates. No. Okay. Thank you. There you go. That's my boy. All right, so he's looking at me like this. Right now, he's like this. What? Watch that. The dates. There's 2 of them. You can eat it if you can. Come on. Oh. No, you can't have no more of this stuff. I know you love it. It's good. All right. Let's get into this reading. I know. What you looking for, the light? Oh, here you go. It's over here. I gotta do this, guys. I gotta do this. If I don't, he'll curse me. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's on the ceiling. What you gonna do? I know it's like this. Oh, there it is. It's in the hallway. Get it. Oh, he's prowling. He's sneaking up on it. We don't have no Mises, but this is what he did. All right, enough of that. I gotta read. I gotta run to the post office. All right, a bibliography written in circa AD 987 informs us that in his time, the Khazars used the Hebrew alphabet. It served the dual purpose of scholarly discourse in Hebrew. In parentheses, it states analogous to the use of medieval Latin in the West. Medieval Latin in the West. We know in Europe they didn't speak Latin. So what are they talking about, right? This is not the West either. West of what? And as a written alphabet for the various languages spoken in Khazaria. And again, in parentheses, it says analogous to the use of the Latin alphabet for the various vernaculars in Western Europe. What's Western Europe? From Khazaria, the Hebrew script seemed to have spread into neighboring countries because we know that Europe didn't exist until when? We know that there was no Europe in the 1300s. It doesn't matter what they write. They're going to write to edify themselves, to make themselves exist. That place was not called Europe anyway. So remember that. Excuse me. The Chalson reports that inscriptions in the non-Semitic language again in parentheses, or possibly in two different non-Semitic languages, using Hebrew characters were found on two gravestones. And we read this yesterday. I just wanted to go ahead and hit it again. Okay? Excuse me. Slow down, Papa. All right? All right. Anyway, we're found on two gravestones from Phanagoria and Parthenet in the Crimea. They have not been deciphered yet. Okay, so remember we did all that. Okay, and when we came over and we ended off was this part's here important. After the defeat by the Arabs in 737, the Khagans forced adoption of Islam. Forced adoption of Islam had been a formality almost instantly revoked, which apparently left no impression on his people. In contrast to this, the voluntary conversion to Judaism was to produce, deep and lasting effects. The circumstances of the conversion are obscured by legend, but the principal Arab and Hebrew accounts of it have some basic features in common. Al-Masoudi's account of the Jewish rule in Khazaria, quoted earlier on, ends with a reference to a previous work of his, in which he gave a description of those circumstances. That previous works of Masoudi's is lost, obviously. But there exist two accounts which are based on the lost book. The first, by Damascus, written in 1327, reiterates, I say, that at the time of Harun al-Rashid, the Byzantine emperor forced the Jews to immigrate. And these immigrants came to the Khazar country where they found an intelligent but uneducated race to whom they offered their religion. The natives found it, and we know religions new age. The natives found it better than their own and accepted it. The second, much more detailed account is in al-Bakri's book of Kingdoms and Roads. I'm going to have to look into that, 11th century. The reason for the conversion to Judaism of the king of the Khazars, who had previously been a pagan, is as follows. He had adopted Christianity. Then he recognized its falsehood and discussed this matter, which greatly worried him, with one of his high officials. The latter said to him, O king, those in possession of sacred scriptures fall into three groups. Sum them and ask them to state their case. Then follow the one who is in possession of the truth. Christianity, fake as fuck. That's why a lot of Pelicans run around acting so damn dumb. And Negroes too. Both of them are Negroes and me. But anyway, y'all know I know some real truth. So he sent to the Christians for a bishop. Now, there was with the king of the Jews skilled in argument, who engaged him in disputation. He asked the bishop, what do you say of Moshe, the son of Amram, and the Torah to which was revealed to him? And the bishop replied, Moshe is a prophet, and the Torah speaks the truth. Then the Jews said to the king, he has already admitted the truth of my creed. Ask him now what he believes in. You got to remember that the Torah today is not of origin. It's this Yiddish bullshit that they've created, a language that never existed. He has already admitted the truth of my creed. Ask him now what he believes in. So the king asked him, and he replied, I say that Yeshua, the Messiah, is the son of Mary. He is the Word, and he has revealed the mysteries in the name of the Creator. Then said the Jew to the king of the Khazars, he preaches a doctrine which I know not. Yeah, I don't know about y'all's fucking Jesus. You can take that, just like Frederick Douglass said. Well, he loves the religion, but he knows it's bullshit. It comes with a lot of bullshit artists. You think some African would say that on this soil? Anyway, he preaches a doctrine which I know not, while he accepts my propositions, but the bishop was not strong in producing evidence. Then the king asked for a Muslim, and they sent him a scholarly, clever man who was good at arguments. But the Jew hired someone who poisoned him on the journey, and he died. And the Jew succeeded in winning the king for his faith, so that he embraced Judaism. The Arab historian certainly had a gift for sugaring the pill, Had the Muslim scholar been able to participate in the debate, he would have fallen into the same trap as the bishop, for both accepted the truth of the Old Testament, whereas the upholders of the New Testament and of the Quran were each outvoted 2-1. The king's approval of this reasoning is symbolic. He is only willing to accept doctrines which are shared by all three, their common denominator, and refuses to commit himself to any of the rival claims which go beyond that. It is once more the principle of the uncommitted world applied to theology. Applied to theology. The story also implies, as Berti has pointed out, that Jewish influence of the Khazar court must already have been strong before the formal conversion. Excuse me. For the bishop and the Muslim scholar have to be sent for, whereas the Jew is already with him, the king. This is a Jew. This is an Ashkenazi telling the truth about the Ashkenazis, that they're not the true people. And what is the synagogue of Al-Shaddai, Shemzaza, Nimrod, Satan, their pig Jesus, Ilgamash, or whatever the fuck names, he has thousands of them. I went over, 6,400? Remember that about 3 months ago? 2.5 months ago? What do? It's inversion. So they take something and they poison it. And then everybody's saying, you see these fake politicians, I support Israel. Excuse me, that is not in Palestine. Palestine is fucking Palestine. The true Jews have no place. They belong to the earth, to the world itself. The earth does not belong to them. How do you take the star seeds, the star children, and create such a mockery of everything? Told you. This is it, y'all. And if you ain't ready and prepared, you're greedy and you like to hold on and everything, like you're covered in, when you don't know the benefits, outweigh your self-persecution. To each their own. Okay. What? So yesterday we went over the household industry, the household models, and economic shock testing, right? Okay. Anyway. What are you playing with? Okay, well, I was going to reiterate about the shock testing of, the aircraft airframe and all that stuff, with a gun-mounted reverberation, how the wave, that you call it sonic wave, you call it anything. It's like a tuning fork. Boom, and you get the whoo. There's a vibration that you really can't see, but you can feel it. So anyway, they're really good at what they do. So we're going to go into introduction to the economic amplifiers. Economic amplifiers. This is, Behold the Pale Horse by William Cooper. Namaste. And what we're dealing with, we're conversing on the silent weapons for quiet wars. And you see it now. And most people are so subjugated that they don't even know that they should be out there patrolling the streets. You ain't going to have the fake policy motherfuckers patrolling the streets to see who's derailing trains and everything else. It's up to the goddamn people. But people have been so saturated and alienated from their truth and reality of what they're supposed to do on earth that you lean on a government's purpose not to protect you? What the fuck? It's of the people, by the people, for the fucking people. But see, you have this foreign ideology and narrative. And y'all sit here and you run and take every little squirt they give you. You eat every piece of garbage they give you, and nobody says shit. How many of y'all have gotten together? I don't see no 5 million at any water treatment plant taking over. I'm telling them, no more government. You got to go, motherfuckers. We're going to purify water. We're going to clean this earth up. You take your ass over to Europe and get the fuck on. Because you know why? You got too many weirdos in the military. You got too many fucktards from foreign countries on our soil perpetrating a fraud. And you got too many costume characters don't know how to stand up and do the right fucking thing. That's the problem. Now look at these idiots. where was it at? In fucking Louisiana, chasing the people running around on bikes because you was in the 20-year war, you little stupid fucktards. I hope some of you are watching. Sons of bitches. Economic amplifiers are the active components of economic engineering. The basic characteristics of amplifier. In parentheses, it states mechanical, electrical, and economic. Mechanical, electrical, and economic. Break that down, right? And is that it receives an input control signal and delivers energy from an independent energy source to a specific output terminal in a predictable relationship to that input control signal. The simplest form of economic amplifier is a device called advertising. Doesn't it put out energy? Don't you people, you see, look at all them little idiots running. Ooh, little Izzy Bird. Oh, Nas X. Ooh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Diddy's the man. Oh, Jermaine Jackson, blah, blah, blah. Like, they have people running around wanting to be something that, and they don't know how great they are. Advertisement's a motherfucker, ain't it? Conductor, conducive, output, input, right? If a person is spoken to by a TV advertiser as if he were a 12-year-old, then due to suggestibility, he will, with a certain probability, respond or react to that suggestion with the uncritical response of a 12-year-old and will reach into his economic reservoir and deliver its energy to buy that product on impulse when he passes it in the store. That's called renting space and creating what's not a phenomenon, but controlling the narrative, to which I do on a regular. An economic amplifier may have, because I called y'all out, you have a hard time serving up. No, this is me being humble. You have a hard, it seems like I'm begging, right? Check it out. You have a hard time giving me $2 or $5 to buy books. But what you don't get is you do a disservice to yourself because I haven't released the capacity. I haven't really hit you in the pocket. I haven't hurt your feelings. I haven't morally subjugated you to make you dig into your wallet. I'm asking you on the compassion of the reality of what I do as a service. We're in an age when we pay. But is it real money? No, I'm showing you that the fiat is worthless. But you still hold something to it as if it means or it's something of importance. You know exactly what I'm doing, but you don't pay attention. I have not used suggested thought or words to make you come out your pocket. I am leaning on you to utilize your better half and go, you know what? I'm gonna hit Brad with $5. Let me get these damn books. Because I would expect you to be the stand-up people you are. You see what I just did? Yeah, I bet you did. An economic amplifier may have several inputs and outputs. Its response might be instantaneous or delayed. Its circuit symbol might be a rotary switch if its options are exclusive, qualitative go or no go. Or it might have its parametric input/output relationships specified by a matrix with eternal energy sources represented. You know, when we test weapons, right? You have active, semi-active, and passive. And what do you think you are? Whatever its form might be, its purpose is to govern the flow of energy from a source to an output sync in direct relationship to an input control signal. For this reason, it is called an active circuit element or component. Economic amplifiers fall into classes called strategies. What is it when you want to sell something? You have a board meeting, people up on the 12th floor, right? What is that called, right? Think about it. How do we reach them? Who do we reach first? Remember when men smoked cigarettes and they wanted to reach women to get them to smoke them? What did they do? Okay. Anyway, therefore, economic amplifiers not only deliver power gains, but also, in effect, are used to cause changes in the economic circuitry. In the design of an economic amplifier, we must have some idea of at least 5 functions, which are 1, the available input signals, 2, the desired output control objective. So if you have the available input signal, what is that? What is the input that you can make direct? You can direct at people. Black Friday, holidays. Do I need to go on? The desired output control objectives. Well, we have the media, we have word of voice, we have those who have practiced it the live long enough. 3, the strategic the strategic, and I'm ex-military, objective. What's the outcome? Is it the fiat or is it something more than that? I'm here to tell you it's your fucking soul. But we're not going to cross that line yet. So it's for you to believe. Pay to make the corporate business richer. Those idiots don't know no better, so yes. 4, the available economic power sources. So what are the sources other than billboards, size of taxis on the top of them, big neon lights, word of mouth, TV, television, even the commercials? Look at this. How many of y'all play video games? I bet every time you're on Facebook or something, you see some violent game, whether on YouTube or whatever, always some violence, right? War for 20 years. What do you think it did to those 2 generations? Really one solid generation and one coming of age. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then 5, the logistical options. So we've already have a formulation. We have a format. We have groundwork laid out. So now, what are the options that we have to utilize? We know the end consortium is war to change the whole dynamic of it. We know the curriculums in school dynamically can change the minds and influence the young ones. Right now, what are the options of the right now that we have? Well, people going to school now to become doctors are learning how to do sex changes more than those who are doing brain operations, gastrointestinal, clamps and heart, this, that, and other. No, now it's the commodity. You see what I'm saying? The process of defining, those are just examples. I should have said e.g. But anyway, the process of defining and evaluating these factors and incorporating the economic amplifier into an economic system has been popularly called game theory. And that's by William Cooper, his emphasis. Now, the design of an economic amplifier begins with the specification of the power level of the output. Well, we know that NFL, NHL, well, you know all that shit. All right. NBA, pay attention. We know that what is halftime commercials? Right now, they're pushing the Luciferian agenda, right? Nas X was a window breaker, right? No, man, it goes back to the Rolling Stones when it says, what was that song about Satan's, what you call it? Forget the name of that song. It goes back before that, even with the Beatles. Hell, it goes back before that with a brother talking about the crossroads, Route 66. Why is that people have a hard time gathering this little stuff? They've been up in their game while everybody else has been sleeping. All right, back to it. Begins with specification of the power level of the output, which can range from personal to national. The second condition is accuracy or of response, for example, i.e., how accurately the output action is a function of the input commands. High gain combined with strong feedback helps to deliver the required precision. So for the last, 15, 20 years, they've been pushing with the deniability, the UFO thing, with dumbass pilots. I saw something. Now, you have the Chinese from one coast to the other. Oh, whatever. Anyway, shoot down a balloon with something on it looks like a goddamn space station. Whatever. Words of mouth, a bunch of agents of certain orders of fake 33rd degree, whatever you want to call it, make all that bullshit up. Abductees, going back to the pale skin and the pale skin sister and the brother who were abducted. Anyway, and all of a sudden now with a report shooting down what they couldn't shoot down before, UFOs. Man, pay attention. High gain combined with strong feedback helps to deliver the required precision. Most of the error will be in the input data signal. Personal input data tends to be specific, while national input data tends to be statistical. Short list of inputs. Question to be answered. So they have questions for me to answer. What, when, where, how, why, who? General source of information. Telephone taps, surveillance, analysis of garbage, behavior of children in school. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, Standard of living by 1, food, 2, clothing, 3, shelter, 4, transportation. Are you paying attention? Social contacts. 1, telephone, itemized record of calls. 2, family, marriage certificates, birth certificates, etc. They own you. 3, friends, associates, etc., where we can assert value operators. 4, memberships in organizations. What can we do there to even touch you further? 5, political affiliation. So we know how to reach out and touch you. The personal paper trail, personal buying habits, for example, personal consumer preferences. 1, checking accounts. 2, credit card purchases. 3, tagged credit card purchases. The credit card purchases of products bearing the UPC, which is Universal Product Code. Assets, checking. 1, accounts. 2, savings account. 3, real estate. 4, businesses, which I give a fuck about none of them. 5, automobile, etc. And 6, whether it be boat, motorcycle, whatever. 6, safety deposit at bank. 7, stock market. Why would they have to have the knowledge to know what's there? What? Because they made you believe, in case somebody robs it. Bitch, motherfuckers in India working with these bastards been robbing motherfuckers for years, and these motherfucking feds ain't done a goddamn thing. It took a Russian to do that and bring that to a halt for a moment. Liabilities. 1, creditors, which we know that it's all fraud now. The banks are fraud. 2, enemies. See the legal for that. What is the definition of legal enemies? Because we know who they are. Loans is number 3. And 4, consumer credit, which all that is the reason why we are a nation of debt, which we don't owe nobody a goddamn thing, but they have everybody, all our people, especially you dumb black and white motherfuckers who run around calling yourselves that. You're both dead. You know that, right? But anyway, believing in the shit they spew. Government sources. Ploys. These are ploys. 1, welfare. 2, social security. 3, USDA surplus food. 4, doles. 5, grants. And 6, subsidies. All mitigated for control. Principles of this ploy. The citizen will almost always make the collection of information easy if he can operate on the free sandwich principle of eat now and pay later. Government sources via intimidation, IRS, and OSHA, to make you oblige in the very same things that they kill and poison, intoxify you with. The census, where you see what they do with that. I don't fill that bullshit out. And 4, etc. We're going to leave it at that. Other government sources of surveillance of U.S. mail. So all these people talking all them big games. And y'all like to follow all these people who know everything about nothing, when all the information is well within documentation. And most people are very disrespectful because they really can't break shit down. Why? Because they really don't know shit. Now, me, I'm not that good at breaking things down. I just know some things because of what I've seen, what I've heard, some things I know. And it's not that you don't know it. You just don't pay attention. You don't see it. You dig what I'm saying? Well, I got to run. And I'll take y'all with me. But I'll come back on. All right? Let me give a shout out to everybody that came in the house, and I'll be off. Rondo, beloved, Red Ploy, what's going on, baby girl? Mwah. ABJR, yes, yes. The Chief Dog Bull, what's cracking? Hey, what's going on? Herbo, what's good, baby? My boy back when they rapping. They created 7. Yes, yes. Navi, what's going on, mama? No. Deep Chief Boy, yes, yes. Oh, I love my woman. Hey, what happened to Mama Red? Shit, she done left the big Pontiac. What's cracking, family? Gray Wolf, peace, kinfolk. What's happening now? Yes. Anyway, you already know where I'm at. Roy Davenport, what's good, family? You already know. I'm going to go ahead and upload it. Everybody check it out. 54 minutes. I'm going to lock it off right here. My beautiful, beloved ladies. To my good brothers, my kindred. And I'm going to talk about some other things, too, when I get with y'all next time. Share this. Appreciate the likes. If you haven't subscribed and you're checking it out, subscribe. Give me that little thumb up so we can push further. All right?